Between aging and busy lifestyles, many women struggle with maintaining their physical and mental wellness. At Aquavita Concierge Healthcare Services for Women, we can help you revitalize your health and reclaim your life. We start from within by balancing your hormones, allowing your body to achieve and maintain desired weight goals. We also specialize in peptide therapies, regenerative medicine, sexual health, and aesthetics in our state-of-the-art facilities. Feel better, look better, live better at Aquavita. Visit aquavitality.com and begin your journey today.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, y'all, welcome to episode 177. It's good to be here. I'm J-Man, of course. And pretty much we're running with the alt schedule, so, you know, we're starting on Wednesday instead of traditional Tuesday. Hopefully, if everything goes like it's supposed to, we can go back to traditional schedule starting next Tuesday, you know, because I know you guys want to get used to, like, familiarity and all that jazz, but hey, that's why I'm here to make these announcements. So, let me go ahead and just say this. Starting out, you know, building all these shows in J360 usually have pros and cons. And you see, the thing about some of the cons are you got to make sure, like, some of the systems are set in place so that you're able to use it at that time. Well, I was going to do an experimental show for you guys tonight, but it ain't going to happen. So I'm going to reconfigure all that I need right now and rebuild this thing from the ground up. But luckily, I got plenty of time on my hands. I know exactly where I want to go with this, so I'm going to go ahead and work all this stuff out here and get it together. That way, we'll be ready for things regarding weekend fun and all that kind of stuff. It should be amazing. Not to mention, some of you have seen the care package video that I made on, you know, Instagram, and Indeed. Everything is starting to get resurgence around here, so doing what I got to do as the top man of the establishment here, making sure we're all running. You know what I mean? And we should be by the end of this whole thing. Like, you know, certain shows such as the J360 Power Play, Project Conference, all that stuff is starting to come back, and then some other things for J360 TV I've been willing to try out. So you all have a lot of cool stuff to be seeing soon. Not to mention, like, some other assignments that I have set up in preparations for the Monster Fest. Yep. In about two months, it's gonna be here.
Monster Fest.
And I'm looking forward to seeing, like, what all the stuff we do, guys. And believe me, I got plenty of ghouls and ghosts, creatures, and nightmare tales. You can name it, it'll be there this time. We're just going to have ourselves one hell of a time with it, just like we did with Jamiversary this year. And in addition to that, I got to remind you guys that Jam Season 4 is in full swing. Any of y'all that are ready for Jam 73, you know, you can submit. But you're going to have to submit it to a new email address, which is j360jams@gmail.com. Okay? So I'm looking forward to everybody out there to, you know, come back into the fold along with some new faces. And then, like, you know, we're just going to keep on growing. That's the way we're going to go about this stuff. Everything is just going to be friggin' awesome. And I know, like, we're all just going to go ahead and do what needs to be done. There has been some moments, though, where I'm looking at, like, people giving me some odd requests and stuff. You know, such as, like, I think somebody sent me something, and they were just so rude with their whole proposal, I didn't even pay attention to them anymore. Like, as soon as they got to, like, the second sentence, I was like, there's no way, there's no deal here. Forget it. You know, so all I know is, like, here's the thing. We're all trying to work together. We're all trying to build content. We're all trying to gain viewership, audiences, and all that kind of stuff. Let's just be respectful, okay? That's the only thing I always ask. You can have an opinion about me no matter what you do. I'm still going to do all of the J360 stuff or whatever. I'm not here for anybody's validation. I've never been here for that. And I know a lot of you out there haven't been either. Like, at the end of the damn day, I don't know what the hell's wrong with people. But let me just tell you this. Be hating, be jealous all you want. I'm still winning the whole damn thing. So, yeah, that's how that go. Yeah, I would go ahead and talk about all this stuff, but that ain't me. That ain't me anymore. I ain't in the mood for all the petty, because I managed to get all this stuff back on track. So it's like, already winning one battle here. But, like, all in all, though, guys, I mean, like, there's nothing else I would rather do. And by the way, for those that came out and or supporting that actual project video I made not too long ago on Instagram. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you guys had a good time laughing and watching me just go ahead and just color up some things and talk about some art and say some things that are on my mind. You know what I mean? We'll have to start doing that more often, I would say. And I think so, because, like, you know, in between the shows, you know, you need some time to chill out and work on a few things. And right now, as I'm taking care of this special project and stuff, getting it ready for the next big debut here, it's going to be pretty cool. All I got to do is just reroute some of the chords around here. And what the hell does that go to? Oh, boy. Well, like I said, I don't think I'll be getting any sleep tonight, but sleep's overrated. Don't need it. Don't need it. Wait until tomorrow, right, when I look like hell? But nah, guys. This is going to be great. And it's worth it. So we're going to do a lot of different things with this. Managed to get some stuff for the tabletop cameras, so you'll be able to see more appearances from me in the shows. So it's going to be pretty amazing. And if any of y'all have any questions about Project Conference, you also know to email. You can use the J360 Productions at Outlook.com email for that, or the J360 Jams one. It's entirely up to you. But I want to say this, as far as Project Conference go, that's for all creators. You don't necessarily have to be a musician to be on an interview. You could be a comedian, you could be a cosplayer, you could be a commentator. You could be quite a lot of things. I mean, a sports athlete. Like, there's quite a ways of going about doing Project Conference, and that's open to all creators and stuff. Like, because we are today's icons. Now, I know they're striking out there and all the metropolitan areas regarding, like, the writers and the actors and all, like, livable wage. Even though the actors usually make out a little bit better than the writers, but hey, look, solidarity is one thing, right? I just hope, like, when they make these achievements and stuff like that, people don't go for any of that nonsense ever again, such as, like, AI and all that stuff taking over. I mean, once again, it's all about preference and responsibility, and, well, we live in a day where nobody wants to be accountable and responsible. That's why we keep having all these bullshit issues. Don't you think? So one way or another leads to something. And then, of course, you know, you got people out there who went crazy over the oncoming Barbie movie, I think, and Oppenheimer too. Even though Oppenheimer was great, but all I'm saying is that, look, just because something is popular doesn't mean it's right. Then you look at the context of something that's popular and you try to see exactly what the skeletal framework of it all is, what exactly is the story it's trying to tell. And then, you know, if you have a problem with it, you need to go ahead and say something. But, you know, here's the thing about today's climate. Oh, you can't say nothing negative about anything. You can't have an opinion. You can't do all this. I'm going to here to tell you, yes, you can. You can have an opinion. It don't make it right or wrong. It shouldn't hurt anybody unless you're telling the truth. So I'm just thinking, like, because, see, I saw this. Like, when it came to the Barbie movie, you know how many people were trying to have, like, valid points against the context in the film? So many people were trying to make fun of them and bully them into silence and all that kind of stuff, and say, I am Ken enough, and saying quotes out of the movie at them and stuff. And I'm like, yo, you chill the hell out. What is wrong with you? That's just somebody saying they did not care for the context in the film. That's not somebody saying that they're ruining your enjoyment of the film. That's somebody saying that, hey, guess what? This could have been a much better film for their experience. But, you know, at the end of the day, they all made fun of them and stuff like that. And it was all these other people, too. Even some women that disagreed with the way things were in that film. And it's just like, I would want to hear what some of these people have to say. Like, if it was one of my movies, yeah, I would want to hear it. I'm not going to soak in it, but I would like to see exactly what the thing was, you know? And like I said, see, that blindsided way of doing things is exactly what kind of ruins stuff. You know? Because like I say, the only difference between you having an opinion about J360 Jams is the fact that I did J360 Jams 72 times over. You think about it. Because I've seen people try to come up and say, oh, I got some advice, yeah, I got some suggestions, yeah. And then watch me throw them out the window and stuff like that after looking at them. And the truth is that, guess what? I don't need those. It worked the way it worked, didn't it? But I will say this about the Barbie movie, though. I'll make a J360, I'll make a J-Man episode about all this stuff because Fandom is insane. They be wilding out, boy. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on here? We don't do this stuff this way. Because some of y'all had like a cult reaction to that damn thing. And I guess it was the marketing. I gotta give the movie props for its marketing. That marketing was damn good. Like, everywhere there was like pink everywhere, and then everybody running around with the pink on and stuff like that. And the movie was pretty mid, though. But let me just be honest, though. Everything else that surrounds it and all the people that were like, yeah, we're all up in this, yeah. I'm like, well, most of y'all are fake anyway, so you might as well be friggin' action figures. I guess. But anyway, I wonder if they're going to take that same energy out for the Hot Wheels movie when that gets here. Probably not. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. Oh, no, it saved the box office. It saved movie making as a whole. Well, if you really think about it, movie making isn't in that much trouble. It's in trouble with other things in terms of human rights, but it ain't in that much trouble in terms of turning a profit. Let's just be honest. But all in all, though, you know, I digress because this isn't the J-Man show. But I did want to go ahead and give you guys your, your schedule right now as we're thinking about it. Okay, so you got the mini bites happening right now. You got the J-Man show happening tomorrow. And then, of course, you have, for Saturday, you have the J360 Power Play coming back in the fold. And then, you don't have anything else then. But next week, you're probably going to have like a top 4 special of things happening. So you guys just going to have to stay tuned. And then, of course, Jam 73 is still open. Submissions are available for anybody that wants to be in. But you need 2 tracks, and you got to email it to j360jams@gmail.com. And if you really need to know the rules, I have the rules listed in the description box. So you just go ahead and click that link. It'll tell you everything you need to know. In addition to all the other new links and stuff. And don't stop listening to J360 Radio. And don't stop watching J360 TV. I got a lot coming for y'all. But until then, though, this is J-Man signing off. You guys take care of yourselves. And we will catch up soon, okay? Peace.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.